Do. Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today for this gloomy October 11th, Thursday, 2018?
It's a little gloomy.
It is a little gloomy, a little cold. Yeah.
It was cold this morning, man.
It was.
It was raining. I was like, all right, it's raining. The temperature will be all right. It was not all right.
No.
Very nipply.
Very cold out.
Nipply weather today. I had to reach for a jacket. You know me. I don't like to put anything on.
No, it's a battle to keep clothes on you.
Listen, this shirt is killing me right now.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. We really do appreciate when you can tune in. Myself and Tony find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be listening or watching this podcast.
Yes.
And unlike a lot of podcasts, this is done live. So everybody in the chat right now, we want to hear your likes, your dislikes, your comments, and opinions on the stories that we're going to be covering on today's show.
Everything. Put it on the table, people.
Let's just do it. Just dive right in, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me.
Oh.
Arnold Schwarzenegger recently did an interview with Men's Health.
Ah.
I don't know how convenient this interview is.
Easy now.
He basically has come out and said he's sorry for stepping on women in his past, kind of pushing his power, as you would say. I think because, Bill Cosby's been kind of caught up, Harvey Weinstein, all these powerful people have been getting caught up. And Arnold's kind of saying, hey, listen, I've done this. I apologize. I don't know. Are you on his side?
Timing is very convenient.
Very convenient. Are you with him or against him, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
We'll talk about
the Terminator.
Ladies and gentlemen, getting caught cheating, it's not a fun thing for both parties.
Nope.
People get caught cheating in all kinds of different predicaments.
Yeah.
In this case, this is a first.
Yeah, I think it is.
Getting caught cheating on Google Maps.
Well, the eyes are everywhere. Google can see everything.
Yes.
Yeah, not good.
Not good at all.
No.
Rounding the second half of the show, I never went to these medieval shows.
I don't think I've ever been to one. They're pretty popular.
So I've heard.
Yeah, but I've never been.
I don't know if I'll want to go after this story.
You might not want to.
There's a man who died reenacting one of these events. Unfortunately, his lance went through his abdomen, and he died in front of a crowd.
Well, that's realism.
That's a good reenactment.
That's a good show.
I'd say.
Sales are going through the roof.
Worth every dollar.
We don't get to see that again. Come on.
Right? And finally, when's the last time you got a good note complimenting you, sir?
Grade 3.
Right. How did you feel when you got
I
it?
felt pretty damn good.
Right?
I thought a nice note.
I think your daughters left you a note not too long ago.
I think they told me off in that note.
That's true.
Yeah, it wasn't a good note.
Okay.
No.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's always good to receive a note, perhaps from a stranger, saying, hey, smile, you look good, have a good day.
Compliment.
But in this case, a lady got quite upset when a stranger gave such a note.
She was not in the mood.
No.
Very angry.
How was your day?
We're all good. Today was game day.
Oh, boy.
In the Insanity, the Asylum, they call it game day. And it was, first of all, over an hour, which I cried right away.
As soon as I
looked at the time.
I was like, oh, my God. It's in like 1 hour, 1 minute.
It wasn't going to be good.
No.
Straight out the gate.
Yeah.
But we got through it. It was a tough one today.
Yeah, you called me midway through mine.
Yeah, you were barely. Why did you pick up the phone?
I don't know.
You needed a break.
I thought there was emergency.
You're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I can talk now. I got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a tough one, but we're okay. It's done. I like it. How did you feel? You felt all right when you're done?
Of course, yeah. I felt good after it was done, but of course, during the workout, I thought I was going to die. So
I think he sets you up in the beginning because he says close your eyes and just vision the finish line because he knows you're about to go through a nightmare.
It's true.
He said just picture when you're finished.
Exactly.
And no, we did. So we're good.
We did.
Yeah.
Up first, ladies and gentlemen, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator.
Your boy?
Your
favorite Schwarzenegger movie was what?
Ooh.
Because he's done a lot. So what's your favorite if you had to narrow it down?
Yeah, I'll give you a top 3.
All right.
Twins.
Good. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. I ain't going to hate on that one. I like Twins.
There's True Lies.
Yeah, that was okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
True Lies.
I was a Terminator.
Jingle all the way.
Terminator fan, of course.
Yeah, no doubt.
Commando.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And
Classic.
I mean, of course, Predator.
Too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Anyways, Arnold Schwarzenegger says he stepped over the line with women in a recent interview with Men's Health magazine. Mm-hmm. So more than a decade before the Me Too movement started, Arnold Schwarzenegger was accused by multiple women of groping and humiliating them. Yeah. The year was 2003. What a good year. Yes. And the Terminator star was running for governor of California. He denied the allegations at the time, and his campaign chalked it up to an escalating political attack against him, of course. Of course. Schwarzenegger now says, looking back, I stepped over the line several times, and I was the first one to say sorry. I feel bad about it, and I apologize. When I became governor, I wanted to make sure that no one, including me, ever makes this mistake. Okay. That's why we took sexual harassment courses to have a clear understanding from a legal point of view and also a regular behavior point of view of what is accepted and what is not. Ladies and gentlemen, first, I got to stop that right there.
Take a pause.
It's crazy that these courses have to exist.
Right. Because you should know better.
I think just you should know, you should know better. You should know how to not act like an asshole towards other human beings, and in this case, some women.
You would think so. But at the same time, it could be something that's, not a disease, but,
You know what? People are just brought up different, too. And, I mean,
it's true.
It could be a plethora.
It could be a lot of things.
Of things playing at your mind and thinking what is right and what is wrong.
True.
So, story continues. Schwarzenegger, who left governor's office in 2011, was not criminally charged with the connection of any allegations about him. He told Men's Health that he has not changed his views on his masculinity. He said, I'm a guy. I would not change my view of who I am, the actor said. But he added, the women I was originally most in love with was my mother. Shouts out to the mothers and the grandmothers out there.
Mom's up in the house, yeah.
I respected her, and she was a fantastic woman, he said. I always have respect for women. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you commend Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger for coming out and saying what he did and apologizing? Or do you find it convenient? Or a little bit of column A, column B.
Here's the thing. He's not being charged with anything. There's no charges pending against him. He didn't have to make the statement that he did. Probably a good move that he did, but
does this raise the question of perhaps some skeletons in the closet that are potentially going to come out as a result of this interview? Maybe he shouldn't have said anything at all.
Well, that's true too. Well, no, but there was.
I'm not saying he should not have said a sorry and stuff like that, and acted inappropriately if he did. But I mean, is this article going to generate some people coming out with accusations?
But like he said during his campaign, he had women that had come for. So that had already happened.
Yes.
There was no proof, or there was no whether there was proof or not, I don't know. But there was never any charges laid, or anything like that, and he was never, charged with anything. So. That ship has kind of sailed, maybe. This could drum up some new allegations, maybe. But, everything has to be proved. But, this doesn't hurt. The statement definitely doesn't hurt you.
No.
Now, it doesn't hold up in a court of law.
No.
The fact that you apologized before.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I touched your boobie. But it was right there, and I needed to grab it.
The old grope.
Yeah, a little bit of cupping.
That's how everybody gets to the top.
Well, you
got groping.
One boob at a time.
Yeah, got to grope your way to the top, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a little convenient, maybe. The whole Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein thing, maybe. I don't know. What do you think about it? You don't like this. You don't like this apology. You think it's a little too convenient.
I think it's a little too convenient. I don't know.
You don't believe him?
I'm not saying I don't believe him.
Is he sincere, do you think?
I think he's sincere, but it's just an odd thing just to come out right out of the blue.
I think it's maybe refreshing out of the blue. He's not there defending himself.
No.
He's there saying, listen, I did this. I'm ashamed of it. I'm not proud of what I did. And also recognizing, First Lady, I fell in love with my mom.
Yeah.
So he's given recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's learned some lessons. It's never too late to learn lessons.
This is true.
He's gone through divorce. He's been up and down.
He's had a love child with his maid.
I mean, he's been around.
He literally he had a bastard, bastard child.
And that's a legitimate term we can use right here. That's not bad language.
No.
So I mean, he's been in some different situations. Who better to learn lessons from than Schwarzenegger, who's been in office, been in divorce, been in an affair, relationship, craziness.
He's done it all.
He's done it all.
Yeah.
And he held office for friggin' over almost 10 years.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's sincere. I think it's, it's got some sincerity to it.
Okay. Okay. All right. we'll leave it there.
Until the rape allegations come on next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah, exactly. To hell with you, Schwarzenegger. All your movies suck. Twins was horrible.
Yeah. Danny DeVito.
Dolph Lundgren should have played the main lead in Predator.
Yeah.
Anyways, up next, cheating, ladies and gentlemen. I guess this person got caught on Google Maps cheating.
I mean, you can get caught different ways. Social media is tricky like that.
Yeah.
Google Maps sparked a divorce after a husband discovered his wife in an intimate photo with another man online. The man got a nasty shock while planning a trip when he saw his wife on a bench stroking the hair of another man while his head was in her lap. While the pictures were taken in 2013 in Peru, the stunned husband recently noticed the picture, which appeared to show the woman wearing the same clothing his wife owned. The man angrily confronted his wife, and the couple later divorced after the woman admitted to having an affair. So, yeah, I don't know. You got to be very careful in this situation. It's not the first time, too. Ironically, a woman is discovered with another man on another place in Lima. So it's happened a couple of times.
Peru turning up.
I mean, yeah, this is, you got to be very careful, I guess. What a way to find out.
Yeah,
you're planning a trip. You're like, I'm going to go to Peru. I want to plan it.
You drop the little Google man down.
Yeah.
You start scrolling through the streets.
Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute. I know that hair. I know that blouse.
What the hell is she doing?
Who the hell is that man?
Yeah, it's not good.
What a way
to find out. Bit of a shock,
I'd say.
I mean, and they were together obviously at the time, because then divorce came afterwards. So maybe he was planning a trip for her and him. Like, I'm gonna take you to Peru, baby.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take care of everything.
I found a nice local restaurant.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And then we could walk down the street that leads to a park. And he's like, "Wait a minute.
Hold
on a minute."
She'd be like, "What part? What are you talking about right
now? Have you been there?"
Yeah. Let me just use Google Maps. No. Don't do that. I'm surprised they got the shot that they did. Google Maps.
That's a very crazy. I mean, the picture here. This is it. This is the picture that sparked it all.
I mean, she should be suing Google.
Right?
You ended my divorce.
No. See, that's what you get. You should use MapQuest, ladies and gentlemen.
MapQuest is key.
Remember MapQuest.
MapQuest. Does that still work?
I don't know if MapQuest is even around. I don't know if maybe Google bought that up, or I don't know.
Google has the best map app, I find. Like, it's better than, like, didn't Apple come up with one?
They do have one.
It was bad,
it's
though.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's not very good, though.
Yeah.
Google is the place to be. Unless you're cheating, then stay off of Google Maps.
Yeah.
Cheat like a normal person. Get a fucking hotel room.
Yeah, exactly. You want to get caught with your balls deep in somebody.
You don't want that.
Okay.
That would have been a great Google find. Well, what's another great find is everybody's joined us today.
Hey.
We love to see you guys. Time for the roll call. We got Megan, two Megans in the house.
Oh.
We got JR, we got Debbie, we got Stephanie, we have Karen in the house, all the way from out west, Kathy. We got Jonathan, Hot Q in the house. We got Holly, Joe's in the house, Jacob, Ashley, and also Jody in the house. Welcome, everybody. We appreciate you being in our presence. So we are in your presence. We love it.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Rounding the second half of the show, medieval acting, ladies and gentlemen.
Did they have that show? They don't have that. You can't see it here.
I don't think you can see that here.
Man.
I know a couple of my friends in Atlanta, there's a place down there that they could go watch these shows.
And they do it in Toronto, too, I think.
Okay, cool.
Maybe we'll do that.
Well, maybe I'm going to Toronto in a couple of weeks.
Just don't volunteer for nothing.
No, definitely. Well, especially not after this story.
No.
So a medieval reenactor
has
died after a 7-foot-long lance speared his abdomen, ladies and gentlemen. A Virginia man who was playing a medieval knight during a reenactment performance impaled and killed himself with his 7-foot-long lance.
Jesus.
Goddamn.
What a way to go.
I know. Peter Barclay of Woodbridge, Virginia, a retired Army lieutenant colonel, died after he was impaled with his lance in a timed competition Saturday. The 52-year-old was competing in an equestrian game at the Kentucky inside a large pavilion while spectators watched. Could you imagine bringing your kids to this event? Don't worry. It's good. It's great family fun.
Yeah.
You got your popcorn. You got your cotton candy.
Yeah.
Everything's all good.
It's going to be great, kids.
Little do they know what is about to come. In the game, riders had to pick up their lance from a hay bale and then ride using it to pick up a paper plate.
Oh my God, that seems hard to do.
Very skilled.
Yeah.
So Barclay, who performed under the name Master Terrapin Grey Dragon.
Nice name. Wow.
Yeah.
Someone with a name like that sounds like they know what the hell they're doing.
That man can have some sex.
He can do some things.
You know he's call me Grey Dragon.
I want to see my 7-foot lance, baby.
You want the Grey Dragon to come on? Yeah. Anyways, he had the lance. He picked up the paper plate off the ground and was finishing the course when the accident happened, ladies and gentlemen. Something happened with that spear, Fulton said on Wednesday, and he lost control of it, or it turned and hit the ground, and his horse was moving, and the tip went inside of him. A lance roughly weighs 2 to 3 pounds, and of course, it has a metal tip at the end. Fulton says the lance's tip went into Barclay's abdomen. He got off the horse. He took some steps, and people noticed he was bleeding, and people cheered.
Wow.
Applauded.
Well, they thought it was a show.
I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Walk it off, Bill. Come on, walk it off.
Barclay then collapsed and was airlifted from the event to a hospital, but died en route, unfortunately. Fulton said his group is cooperating with investigators as they look into what went wrong. He said the group follows a very strict set of rules. Clearly they don't.
Obviously not.
And safety measures for its combat-related activities. Fulton said Barclay was wearing, is it a doublet or a double?
The hell's that?
I don't know, which is a short, tight-fitting jacket. He said he was not wearing full body armor. See, that's where you messed up.
Yeah, you got to wear that armor.
You got to wear that armor.
Spend the extra.
That's like going to a range and not wearing a bulletproof vest or something, or going like being a cop and not wearing, all your gear.
You got to be ready.
You got to be protected
at
all times, especially dealing with long lances and
poking
things.
Yeah, well.
While there have been injuries before, Fulton said this is the first time the group has had anyone died. He said he's shocked to have this happen, and one of the best people in the organization. It's horrible and set of circumstances that have caused this. Ladies and gentlemen, at least, you know what? You can take one positive from this.
Oh, yeah?
He died doing what he loved. Impaling things. And in this case, he impaled himself.
Well, you said he was a retired colonel.
Yeah, this
the
Colonel
poor guy
Sanders
got through like wars and all kinds of shit. Like he's been through and been in the battlefield.
And apparently he just finished his like little stint at the White House too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is sad. This is becoming a sadder story as we get into it.
Talk about commitment to the role though.
Well, listen, you're right. How old? He was pretty old anyway, right?
50.
Oh, he wasn't that old. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
52. I feel like 52-year-old, yeah.
Well, God rest his soul.
God rest your soul, sir.
You know, you died entertaining people.
Hopefully you go up to the pearly gates and you'll be able to entertain for whomever's up there.
Yeah.
Golden paper plates up there.
Oh, yeah. If you get in. You know, God might be like, you died how?
Yeah. Oh, that's stupid.
Listen, Colonel, you're going to have to sit.
You got to scrub some toilets.
You're going to be on standby.
Yeah.
If a flight comes along with an empty seat, I'll let you know, buddy. Don't pick up any butter knives either, will you?
Salute to the Colonel.
There you go.
There you go, sir.
Send them off properly.
You got to send them off properly. I mean, I was going to ride a horse.
Don't do that now.
Hey.
Hey.
Anyways, last but not least, compliments make the world go round.
Some people can take them.
And some people, in this case, cannot.
I'm super pissed off when
this
they
is very interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know where I stand on this yet.
Either do I.
I'm very weird on this. Anyway, Jane, this girl named Jane, we're going to call her Jane.
Okay.
Jane was sitting on a train, minding her own business on her way to work when she noticed a stranger looking at her, which sometimes can be creepy.
Yeah, it's just...
it's a little weird. The man hey, baby. You going where I'm going? Yeah. The man eventually got off the train, but not before dropping a folded note on the table in front of her, which read, "Count to 10, then open." Which I think is kind of... I think that's kind of cool.
It's good.
Unless it's like a bomb scare.
Very, very Saw-esque. That movie Saw. I got
wow.
a game I would like you to play.
I looked at it as romantic.
Okay, this is how Tony gets. This is how Tony gets down. Clearly,
that's how I get the ladies.
Yeah, count to 20 and put this blindfold on.
Yeah, count to 10. Give me your money. Inside, inside, the UK woman found something so infuriating, according to her. Yeah. She decided to share it with Facebook. Jane explained that the note read, quote, "You should smile. Even if the world's getting you down, a pretty face as yours wasn't made to frown." It rhymes. Damn. Who doesn't love a good rhyme?
Listen,
it's good.
I want to know if this guy's single.
Me too.
Right?
But we'll never find him. Oh. Unsurprisingly to any woman who's similarly been told to smile by a complete stranger, Jane was unappreciative of the advance, saying it made her feel uneasy. I don't know. That could be a little bit of a diss. When someone comes up to you and says, you know what, you should smile.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
Because there's some people out there that take that as insult.
I think I kind of would.
Would you? If I handed you a note?
Well, forget about the note. If I came up to you and said, you know what, you should smile more. That just means you kind of look pissy.
You got the resting bitch face.
Yeah, you got that bitch face.
Right.
So this girl, there's this quote.
Well, I mean, at this point, okay, keep going.
She says, quote, "There are so many ways he could have expressed concern for me rather than handing me a note telling me what I should do with my face and then running off the train before I could even respond." That sounds pretty bitchy to me. That's a bad day.
This sounds like you deserve the note, ma'am.
I think maybe he just didn't want to like speak to her because she looked that scary.
Exactly.
Here's the note.
He's like, you know, I'm out of here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Read it in 10 seconds. Yeah. I'll be off far away.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like, okay, that should be enough time for me to exit.
Yeah. Instead, thanks to the man's instructions to wait before opening, he made sure he wasn't around her to see her reaction.
Yeah.
Anticipating the negative comments she expected to receive from people who considered his actions of that of someone just trying to be nice. She says they weren't being helpful at all. She's really got some issues here. Quote saying, "When you look at this incident in isolation, you might think I'm overreacting a little bit. You might even think I should have taken this as a compliment. But actually, that's missing the cumulative effect that incidences like this have on women every day. Many women do feel vulnerable when people comment on their appearance, especially in public." I don't know. How do you feel about this? Would you guys, ladies out there, the ladies in the house,
the ladies,
how would you feel about this? You're on a train, a man leaves you a note, says, "Open this in 10 seconds." And then he gets off the train, and this is what the note says. Would you be super pissed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you be accepting of a note like this?
Would you be pissed
also,
off?
in this
if a girl left you a note?
In this day and age,
yeah.
With texting so rampant,
right?
I think this guy's leading the pack with something.
With yeah.
Let me pull a
throwback.
Let me pull a little music.
All right.
Sup, girl? I see you riding that train over there. What's that? Is that a frown on your face? How dare you in this place?
It's just happening right now. Turn that frown upside down,
baby.
But wait until I get off the train.
Yeah, real good.
Because you look like you little bitchy, maybe.
Yeah. I see you over there, girl. Eating those chips.
Are those ketchup?
Are they going to your hips?
Oh, no.
No, wait. No. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
That was
I like where you were going with that. But,
well, yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird one. Maybe it's weird.
We may as well just keep the music going.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all romantic.
Yeah, guys, would you like a note out there? I mean, I personally would like a little, hey.
I think someone took the time.
Keep it sexy.
Yeah, but you think it's like a Saw thing. You're thinking like it's a horror movie.
No, at the beginning it was just like, wait 10 seconds.
Right. Okay,
I just be like, open it up, and then maybe they could develop a little spark. There could be a spark there.
Right. Unless she like went off. Like she opened it and she'd be like threw it back at him and say,
she'd be like, me too. I just got harassed by this gentleman over there.
Yeah, that could be a whole thing. He could get arrested right there on the spot.
Yeah.
Best bet is just stay away from people. Just avoid
Keep
it.
to yourself. This is what this story is basically telling us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You want to do something nice for your fellow man or woman?
Mind your business.
Just mind your damn business and keep it stepping.
What a terrible message to deliver to people.
Mm.
Anyway, we'll see.
Well.
Speaking of weird messages to people,
Yeah.
Smack Shade has just asked us, what did you guys think of the Kanye West White House visit?
Oh my!
Which we just watched right before the show, so we really weren't going to talk about it. I think mainly because we didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Listen,
did you guys see this rant?
This was crazy because just literally the guy every couple seconds was just changing subjects, and I had no idea what he was talking about.
I don't know.
No idea.
If you watch it, it's about just over 7 minutes long. So he's going on for 7 minutes. And if you watch this, he jumps from talking about planes to catching ball.
And having Adidas in America, making shoes in America.
The Yeezy effect.
Pharmaceuticals. Listen, this is a action-packed 7 minutes. If you haven't seen it, go Google it, go YouTube it. You know what? Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Once we kind of decipher
I think I need to digest what he said because there was a lot being said in that 7 minutes. So
yeah, maybe you guys tonight go do your homework. You watch it.
We'll have a discussion
We'll come
tomorrow.
back and we'll talk about. We don't usually talk about Kanye and his craziness or Trump.
No,
but I think two of them together, that's worth a little bit. That's worth a couple minutes.
It's like you can see that. Imagine a movie with those guys.
I don't know what you call that movie.
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, we'll get into that maybe tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
But
so more importantly, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends again. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We do appreciate it. Whenever you can tune in, and forever long you can stay. Thumbs up and much love to you guys whenever you can. Really, it does mean a lot to us if you like the show, cool. If you don't, well, whatever.
Are we betting on this game tonight? Are you in, Chief?
Who is it again?
We have Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
These they both suck right now. Philadelphia is at 2-3, and the New York Giants are 1-4.
Dude,
they're playing.
Can I do first? I gave you first pick.
It's all yours. They're in New York.
Philly.
All right.
$10 Monopoly.
All right, done.
There we go.
I'll take the Giants. Let's go, Eli. Bring it home. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yes.
To talk Kanye and Trump and all kinds of crap.
And see whose bank is stacked up.
It won't be me. All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Take care.
Peace.